So that's just water you put in there now?
Yeah, just distilled water. Yeah.
Okay.
Do not use tap water.
Yeah.
You'll get sediment and all kinds of impediments.
No calcify. Yeah, it's like, you know, your heater and your coffee maker. Chris, I'll be right back.
All right.
Give me 1 minute.
Does it have a sight on it to let you know when it's full, or?
Yeah, that right there.
Oh, okay.
This one doesn't have a sight glass.
Now, is this propane, alcohol, or?
These are butane.
Butane, I mean, yeah.
Now he has some alcohol-fired stuff in there, but he can't run it. I forget why he can't run outside, or probably if the rain.
What was that you're checking?
That's the lubrication oil.
Okay.
Before the steam gets to the cylinders, it comes for this lubricator. This is just a light mineral machine oil, and it goes into the cylinders to lubricate the interior of the cylinder, pistons, etc., etc.
All right. I don't know much about these. That's why I'm asking all these questions and taking video. So how much runtime do you get out of this?
This particular machine, I do not know.
Okay.
It depends. For every single one, it depends how hot you run, how cold you run it. Today, he's been having to run the burner a little hotter than normal, just because the rain hitting the boiler cools it down.
Oh, okay.
And you don't keep pressure up.
How long does it take before she's ready to go?
Again, it varies per machine. This, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever run this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now remind me, is that mineral or is that just a light machine oil?
This, well,
Steam oil.
steam oil, supposedly, now the one that you're supposed to run in AccuCraft, the darker bottle over there, it's got animal in it, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why it smells gosh awful. Okay. And that one's really bad. This one isn't, not so much, the thinner. The old one had whale oil in it years ago, and obviously that's not happening now. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this will go by memory. I like alcohol firing better, but that's just me, because that's also what I would, it's kind of like what you were raised on,
What pressure do you normally start trying to clear that? For operating pressure wise?
About 40.
Okay. Alright.
And it will puke.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got two AccuCraft engines at the house. You get burned in the face once or twice.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying with the oh yeah, that water on top of the fireball.
Forgot how much fun boiling water is.
So what is it about alcohol that you like over butane?
Silent. In theory, you can fuel it while it's still running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you don't want to do that with that because you got, compressed gas. So you want to drop the fire. When I say drop the fire, it's nice. You're just turning it off. It's not like a coal fire where you're literally dropping a pan. There we go. Let it do its thing. They have a level plug, and so I didn't mess with a plug, I replaced it with a valve, so that'll get the water to the proper height. Because if you get too much water in there and it boils, it'll prime and fill the cylinders full of water instead of steam.
Nice.
So it's kind of like training a puppy.
Each of these has its own personality. They all run differently. It's really when you get one, it's a learning curve. It's to each individual piece.
And then especially this one's functionally an antique.
So what brand name are you working on here?
This is Roundhouse out of the United Kingdom. They're still around.
Okay.
That's an old.
This one was one of the first when Mark Horovitz had his business. One of the first ones he imported before he just got into publishing alone. So that one. That's AccuCraft, which is probably their biggest competitor. Okay. And then this was built by a small company in New Jersey called the Train Department, the little green open cab engine.
That was hand built.
Wow.
Really sweet little piece too.
It really is.
That's one of the smooth. That's got to be one of the smoothest small little quarters I've ever seen. One of those four English things.
It is.
Compared to the Ruby, that's a Cadillac.
I'm not going to speak ill of anybody, but yeah. Ruby's a very basic engine, though.
Oh yeah.
You could buy, 4 Rubies for what that one cost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's dealing with priming right now. And remember, I've changed admission on it, so reverse is forward, forward's reverse.
Yep. My Ruby's set up the same way.
Yep. It's the old my large scale trick.
Just all the pressure on it.
Now this one takes a while to get up to temp, so about the time that, we'll see if this is going to play ball. It got a little finicky last time I ran it. Yeah, we'll do a brake test on you by seeing how much that water sloshes. Alright, watch out, these are hot, buddy, okay? Yep, be very careful. I don't want you getting burnt.
Hey, that's the thing I saw yesterday at where we saw the train too. I saw that same car. That same lake car.
That's the other little issue you got. The wicks are down on the bottom. So
Oh.
the easiest way is to light it is splice it from the top. You know, it's kind of like when you get your fancy dessert with the 4 Grand Mariner on.
How do you know when it's lit?
Well, what you do is you'll look and you'll see, and you may have to give it another little splash. There you go.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yep. So. And when your mirror is so flippin' dirty.
I think it's finally cleaned itself. Nope.
What? That one, I don't know what it is, Chris. It'll just eventually just take off.
But it's still keeping water out.
There you go. Like I said, eventually it'll just take off. Drop your throttle. There we go. All right, it's fired. And in proper English form, this is a Lucas wing mirror from a car that I had when I was a teenager. I got the English car thing out of my system quick.
So how long does it take for this one to get up to running?
This one, because it's a larger boiler, it's pot boiler, so it's externally instead of internally fired, so your only surface heating area is the bottom and in theory the sides. It takes a little while, and it's got a much larger water capacity as well. So probably about the time that runs out, this one might show signs of doing something.
If I get that thing dialed in.
You'll be fine, Chris. It's a pain. Compared to my shade, definitely is. It just came to give you cookies. Ah. I can't curse anymore, this sure is. Especially being Nazarene.
And it loves your touch. Hates mine.
Don't hate the action craft, hate the action.
Yeah. Maybe.
Problem is,
Thank God, how's it go?
Besides white, the coffee man.
Thank God I just finished it.
yeah, this is not. Look like the infield of Kentucky Derby here in a minute. Just a
With it wood full, they kept putting it on the head end and finally it had it.
That much of an improvement or not really?
We had those and we had those 7,000.
yeah,
Or C36-7s.
it's got small diameter cylinders, which also the mathematics and it wants to run faster.
Generation of Dash 8 was not fantastic. I always had issues with those. Well, it all with all those big wheel slips.
Too much of one, not enough of the other.
That's going to prime.
But then they got rid of them all at once. I was very happy. Oh, I run them all over.
Nashville, and the taxi let him off, and I just said, you know, I'd rather go see Garden Railroads on a rainy day than be working today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think fire's out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about ready to be back on that circuit. Meetings,
Yes.
meetings, conferences,
I got them all in July and August.
teaching.
I'm kind of looking forward to starting back, but I know after about a month that'll get old.
Success.
God, I wish I would have remembered. I have about half a dozen bottles of that fuel from the Diamond Head steam up
Yeah.
that I'm not going to use. And I didn't think of them until just now.
Well, there's a lot of people that sell live steam engines, and if you got one, you could use them. See?
Well, I have two. I have two of them.
Gotcha.
I have a Ruby and I have a Shea. And
Two-cylinder Shea?
AccuCraft Shea.
2 cylinders or 3 cylinders?
I think it's a 3.
Oh, okay. I have the 2 cylinder.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it from
You mean trucks or cylinders?
Cylinders.
Yeah.
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
Does
it have a little
Jeff, do you
auxiliary
have
pump?
Garden Railroad?
Yes,
as well?
it does.
I've got one started.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
My thing in gardening is Japanese gardens. And Ken is. Ken had me.
Watch your eyebrows.
But I've got about 20 feet of right away done. It was
Okay, I haven't been
a railway in the garden.
That's my question.
Well, I didn't.
And you know, he's tinkered with these. None of them look well, except for the new one, the Lynn over there. These other engines didn't look like that when he got them. He's changed them here and there. I've tried to keep up and have a hard time doing it.
Right.
Well, I added some mud to this one today.
Did you run it off the track?
No, it jumped over the track or something. No, it was the gas can fell in the mud. That's right. Catherine Joan.
Employees special back when we first started.
Yeah.
So it'd be another grassy we're in the home stretch.
Cotton belt engine, 819.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
They ran that. That's what
It was a lot of fun. Sure.
Operation said, no more steam.
Well,
we can't accommodate.
Well, that and all the liability.
Yeah.
Look what happened to UP recently.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
844, there was a long stand supposed to run on the track and was looking for a tunnel. Oh, you're talking real.
That happens, I mean, they had NS had the derailment at Great Louisville Swamp back in the late 80s.
Out of gas already.
Into their program.
Wow.
Gosh, I think almost 30. Our club is 30 years old.
Yeah.
Mechanical gardens.
Yeah.
Indoors.
Oh, wow.
And places.
That's a beautiful
I can't describe how big it is, but it's enough room to accommodate about.
There we go.
We run 2
All right.
layouts.
For now.
Yep.
They ran the Challenger through here back in the 90s. And when they got over to East Tennessee, they put places
You jumped again.
So they took it on the track.
See, I don't remember seeing every ride.
That's what we'll be doing. Same like that.
Looks like you've been running hogs
That
over
door
there.
went
That's
right
I believe so.
It's hog killing time in West Tennessee. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it's got a throttle. It does have a throttle.
Right, but I mean, it
But
doesn't.
yeah, unfortunately with these guys, you got to put some sort of load behind it.
Yeah. Or you get your exercise in running around.
Well, yeah, we'll see. It doesn't work anymore. That's how saturated the stone is.
Love that right there. That was fast. About half full size of my dog. They had the St. Louis Iron Mountain Southern in their pocket. And then we had gone down the road, was gone, and negotiated with George Franklin and Railroad Company. At least something to do. So we were back to but the other end, heard what's going on, they got a hold of the operating ratio.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
my dad was a
because it's been painful.
bourbon or a Scotch drinker. I'm a bourbon drinker, and generally, if you're one, not
Well,
the
that
other.
was the thing.
Yeah.
He talked for like 45 minutes before we could have anything to drink.
Yeah. So that's like they had a tour here for y'all to go to Jack Daniels and do tastings.
Yeah.
I don't like tasting at Jack Daniels. To me, it's almost like an organized play date.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I like the guys up in Kentucky. It's like, bloop, 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 try that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there it's like they measure to a line and everybody tasted at the same time. And
Right, right.
Do you get that sense of a smoky over?
Well, that's
taste? You know,
exactly what this Scotch tastes.
yeah, it's like, come on, y'all.
And it was like you had to have 5 centimeters or 5 milliliters of it.
Yeah.
And then you wash your mouth out with water.
The number of locomotives and freight cars we've got in the weeds somewhere.
Oh, you like that through the smokestack?
Yeah, this one the door doesn't open.
You